All right, so you're excited to start our quest for a quieter classroom, our 5-day challenge to stop the chatter. But where do you start to prep the materials? All right, so the first thing you want to do is make sure you have everything all together to get started. Just makes it less time consuming, a little more streamlined. So you're going to need a way to attach your cookies to your cookie sheet. You can choose to do however you'd like. Velcro dots are my favorite. You can grab them inexpensively on Amazon, but this I picked up at Target, so you can get them there too. But if you have a magnetic space, magnet tape or magnet dots are another great option as well. And magnet tape works great if you choose to use a real cookie sheet. I picked this one up at Dollar Tree, so that's a really economical place to shop for your materials. You do not have to use the real cookie sheet though. All right, so you'll pick your way to apply your cookies, and then you'll need a place for the cookies to be when you are not using them, like when they're waiting to go onto the cookie sheet. I picked these guys up for just $1 at Dollar Tree as well. What I like best about these is there's a little ledge here on the back, and they hook right up to my bulletin board paper, right on my bulletin board, so I don't need any other way to keep it on the board. If you'd rather just use something you have, an envelope works great. Flip it inside out. You can staple the back of the envelope to your board and put your cookies right in there. That's an easy option as well. All right, now as far as your cookies and your boards, your freebies should be in your inbox. If you haven't signed up yet, grab the link down below and sign up to join us. And you want to print all the pages you need. So you'll need your goal cards. You'll need your goal sheet, like your title sheet that you're going to put up on the board. And then you'll need to choose which size cookies you want to use. Are you going to use the cookie sheet with 10 and then have the 10 cookies? That's the one I'm going to prep today. Or are you going to use the one with 8 and have the larger cookies? Up to you. Or the open-ended, and you can decide. So you have all of those. And then I've got my laminator and my lamination pouches, and I'm just going to run these through the laminator, cut them out, and then I'm ready to set it up. Okay, everything is prepped and ready to use, all in less than 10 minutes, even with the laminating. So we are ready. We've got our goal page up here with our rough Velcro, so we can put our goal cards and our reward card. And then we've got our tracking board, our cookie sheet here, and I opted for the 10 spaces. Again, the rough Velcro on the board, and I put the soft Velcro on the cookies. I decided to just go with an envelope here for the cookies, but like I said, if you'd rather use something more fancy, you can do that too. The other thing I did to save a lot of time is I opted not to cut out the individual cookies, but to just leave them on squares because, as you can see, they fit just fine in the cookie sheet that way. But if you'd rather take the time to cut them out, that's totally up to you. All right, so we need our goal first. That is very important. And remember, you're going to chat with your class about this at class meeting. You're going to make this a huge deal. We're working together. We can't wait to get our reward. And our goal is to work quietly. So every time Mrs. Murray catches the class or individual students working quietly, we're going to put a cookie on our sheet. So there's our goal. And when we get to 10 cookies, we're going to have extra recess time. And there's our reward. So our goal is working quietly. We are working for extra recess time. And then we'll go about our day. And when I see the whole class noise level is where I want it to be, then I can say, class, I love how during centers we were working at that level 1 whisper voice where we needed to be. I didn't have to talk to anybody about their noise level. It was excellent. So we put a cookie up on the sheet. And then later, when I notice somebody during independent work is working exceptionally quietly, maybe not the whole class, but just Johnny is working quietly. Johnny, what a great job you're doing working quietly. Please put a cookie up on our sheet, or you can do it, right? So you can do it for a whole class expectation. And that can be tricky though, because there may be 1 or 2 kids who consistently try to sabotage that. But if you are picking individuals as well at different points of the day, then you'll be able to use both as a way to earn cookies, and nobody will feel as though somebody is sabotaging their chances. I cannot wait to hear how this works in your classroom as you begin your quest for a quieter classroom. Please tag me on Instagram or send me an email or just comment down below and let me know how the challenge is going in your classroom. I can't wait to hear from you. Until next time, have an exceptional day.